From Florida State School of Communications, it's The Late Show with Deirdre Breckenridge.
Hello, and welcome to Late Night with Deirdre Breckenridge. Tonight, our guests are Humphrey Taylor, John Brummer, and Randall Thomas from Harris Interactive.
Let's start with our interview. What are the biggest differences among research methods today as compared to the tools we used years ago?
Well, I've noticed, and I think my colleague Jerry can attest to this, that online research wasn't around 10 to 15 years ago, and now it's everywhere, and everyone's connected online, and it's absolutely fabulous, and wouldn't you agree?
Yes, definitely. And the thing is, we have such sophisticated tools now, and it's not just purely a marketing field. We have people from economics and the psychological world and statisticians all joining together to help analyze this new research.
I just have to echo the words of my colleagues. We have a dramatically new tool now, and we can test things more than we ever could visually, with audio, with all sorts of elements of this new media, which is this online research.
Wow, sounds like a lot of progress has been made. Do you think that the combination of the traditional and online research provides really solid information and data?
Oh, definitely. A lot of people don't trust online media, but as we found out, sometimes it can even prove to be more honest. People are more likely to say things that they would rather not in an online survey where there's some form of anonymity instead of on the phone, for example, where they have to talk to an actual person. Also, we've had mixed mode methods where we can give out telephone surveys or online for people such as busy professionals who would like to answer the survey online in their own time.
To go along with what John said here, we've actually noticed that 2% of people are identifying with their sexual orientation being gay, lesbian, or bisexual on the telephone. However, online we found that 6% identified their sexual orientation as gay, lesbian, or bisexual, and not exactly same results, but we found different numbers in their questions believing in God and believing in the church, and as well as their alcohol consumption.
Just stepping back one moment and thinking about your populations, are you finding that certain demographics are more apt to participate online?
Well, it really primarily depends on convenience. Whoever is online the most is going to be most likely to take online surveys.
That's true. What we found is that generally young professionals and young people are more likely to participate in online surveys.
And we have actually found that in America, more college students are online and can be reached rather than on a telephone.
We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
Your home is full of life every day, so everyday odors are all around you. With the new Dual Action Mist, Febreze now works as well in the air as it does on fabrics to find and eliminate odors. Hello! For freshness that surrounds you like never before. On fabrics and now in the air, it's a breath of fresh air.
Welcome back to Late Night with Deirdre Breckenridge. I'm here with the gentleman from Harris Interactive. And gentlemen, what do you feel are the benefits of PR 2.0?
In terms of survey and research, well, I would say, first of all, for any skeptics out there, research hasn't changed that much. The process of surveying hasn't changed that much. It's just how we collect the data now, and it's a lot easier to get it and from all these different sources. So don't freak out, it hasn't changed that much. We just have tools that can now help us rather than hinder us.
I have to agree, and I like the aspect of being able to reach out to people once again easier and faster, as well as less expensive.
Do you think that PR professionals have been skeptical of using online research, or as a group, do you think they've really embraced this new research method?
Well, across the board, I think they've embraced the online research methods because what we've seen is that results are comparable from telephone surveys to online surveys.
And the one thing you have to remember is not all online research is created equal. So just because you have some people out there who are doing shoddy work, they've been doing shoddy work before the internet and before 2.0 tools. So there's no reason to be scared of the internet.
Gentlemen, where do you see online research going in the future?
You know, I can't say it's going to be a constant 10-year growth model. I see it more as a combination of the forces of creative forces and economic forces. When creative wins, you'll have, you know, an in-house online researcher, and when economic forces win, then you'll outsource, and you know, you'll use a marketing agency or a research agency. I mean, so instead of a 10-year growth constant model, I see online research as a cycle.
And in the future, of course, with the future comes new technology. So research will really just be adapting to that new technology and learning how to use it to our advantage, just like we did with this year's technology.
Great. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you so much. I feel so privileged to be able to have used your insights. My new book, PR 2.0, New Media, New Tools, New Audiences, which, by the way, is being used as a textbook in Dr. Jerry Gilmer's class.
Oh, Gilmer, and he's an old friend of mine.
Really?
An old colleague. Actually, when we were in university, it's a little interesting story about technology. The new technology on the market at the time was calculators, so we've gone a long way.
Was that when you were at Auburn?
Actually, it was.
Wow.
My time there.
My dad went to Auburn when he was there. I remember that.
Really?
Yes, I remember my dad telling me about that. How old are you?
Well, that is a question we will have to leave in the air
For next time.
for next time. That's all the time we have left. Thank you for joining me, Humphrey, John, and Randall tonight. Don't forget to pick up your very own copy of PR 2.0, New Media, New Tools, and New Audiences. Good night. XOXO, Deirdre.